So notice that the x, that variable that I want to isolate, is buried inside of a bracket inside of a radical. But remember, we're peeling things off as layers of an onion, and the k is the first thing to come off, and it's attached by multiplication. So I'm going to divide both sides by k. So I end up with m over k equals the square root of a times 1 minus x. The next layer is the square root, and I'm going to square both sides. And remember, I'm squaring the entire fraction to get rid of the radical, the isolated radical on the right side. And I end up with 1 minus x equals m over k squared. The next step is to get rid of the a, and I'm going to divide by a, or you can think of it as multiplying by 1 over a. 1 over a, that cancels. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So that leaves me with 1 over a mk squared equals 1 minus x. So the next step is to get rid of the 1, and I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. So subtract 1 here and subtract 1 on this side. So I end up with 1 over a mk squared minus 1 equals negative x, because remember, these cancel. So the last step is to get rid of that negative sign, so I'm going to multiply everything by a negative. Negative 1. That and that one. So if I do that, I end up with negative 1 over a m over k squared plus 1 equals x. And there is my final answer. Now the answer key is I got it written the other way around, and that's just fine.